We're going to continue with the study on 1 Timothy 4:1, and I'm going to read the scripture again. In 1 Timothy 4:1 says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils." Now, I have a link here below, and I also, in the previous video, I also have the scripture so that if you want to read it and, continue with that. But I wanted to delve into this because I was outside and there was a flashing light and it wasn't working for me. What I need to say is about the seducing spirits. Let's go into a little bit more detail. Keenan Bridges talked about this in his blog. And I have the link below in the description box so you can listen to his commentary on this. And he said that basically what it is an example of a doctrine of demons is liberalism. And he said that if you were to listen to his whole blog, he goes into explaining what an example of what given heed to doctrines of demons, and he explains it a lot better that way. I'm just giving you a quick study on this, okay? But when we talk about seducing spirits, let's explain what goes on in this, maybe at this capacity. A seducing spirit could be what a lot of people describe as sleep paralysis, and a spirit having sex with them in bed, or something of that nature, or something as just given into cohabitating and being a Christian, and then, falling away from the faith. Okay, there's a lot of examples, but I'm just using a couple that could happen. And this is a very real subject, a very real matter. People leave the church because obviously they know that they're living in sin and they're not going to go to church, and on and on and on. But those seducing spirits, we can talk about narcissism as one. There's a couple others that come to my mind, but I'm just using again some examples of ones that you can do some homework on. Now, narcissists, if you really want to get into brass tactics, when you undress the whole topic, it comes right down to really demonic activity. And whenever we get into this subject a little bit more, maybe not tonight, but I'm just giving you a quick study on this. But these videos that we're learning more from expound a little bit more on this topic. And they do that because they have the research and they have the knowledge and the data to drive home the point. But I wanted to find out what is the falling away of the church, because the falling away must come first before the Son of Man comes. And that is what's happening as we are progressively going forward in this journey before the Lord returns. So you should see that, and interestingly enough, we have a lot of topics to cover. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and good night.